Did you know that 90% of people over 50 are actually making their back pain worse just by doing the glute bridge wrong, a move that's supposed to bring back pain relief? The truth is, if your feet are in the wrong position, your hips lift too high, or your glutes aren't activated properly, this exercise can strain your lower spine instead of helping it heal. Many older adults finish a few sessions feeling their back tight, burning, or aching, and assume it's just part of aging, but the real problem is incorrect technique. In today's video, Senior Vital will reveal the 3 most common glute bridge mistakes after 50, explain why your back hurts more the harder you train, and show you how to fix them in just 10 seconds so you can finally achieve true, safe, and lasting back pain relief every day. If any part of this video feels familiar to you, please comment your name and where you're watching from. At Senior Vital, we truly value every message from our 50-plus community. Your words inspire us to keep spreading health, strength, and positive energy. Back pain after 50 isn't just aging. It's usually a muscle imbalance. When the glutes, your body's largest stabilizers, weaken from years of sitting or inactivity, your lower back and hamstrings take over. They strain to compensate, creating pressure on the spine and flattening its natural curve. The result? Stiffness, tight hips, and pain that worsens with long walks or standing. The real issue isn't the years you've lived, but how your muscles work together. Once the glutes stop firing, your spine loses its main support system. Even everyday moves like bending or reaching can trigger discomfort. Many try to fix this through exercise, especially the glute bridge meant to strengthen hips and relieve back tension. But poor form often reverses its benefits. When your feet are too far, your hips lift too high, or your glutes stay inactive, the strain shifts to the lower back instead of the glutes. That's why many people feel more pain after trying it. The key isn't avoiding exercise, but correcting technique. Proper movement reactivates the glutes, restores spinal support. Mistake 1. Wrong foot position. One of the most common reasons people over 50 feel back pain during the glute bridge isn't the lift itself, it's foot position. Many place their heels too far from the hips, thinking it makes the move easier or increases range of motion. In reality, that small mistake shifts all the effort from the glutes to the hamstrings and lower back, completely defeating the purpose of the exercise. When your feet are too far forward, your glutes can't activate because the line of tension changes. Your hamstrings take over, working too hard and often cramping. After a few reps, your lower back starts to ache because it's compensating for weak glutes. The warning signs are easy to spot: hamstring tightness or cramping before your glutes engage, pain or pressure in your lower back instead of your hips, feeling unsteady at the top of the lift. The fix: lie on your back, bend your knees, and bring your heels close enough that your fingertips can just touch them. This aligns your hips, knees, and ankles so your glutes can fire properly. When you press up, don't rely only on your heels. Instead, push through 3 contact points: your heel, the outer edge of your foot, and the ball of your big toe. This tripod foot position spreads your weight evenly, stabilizes your pelvis, and prevents your knees from collapsing inward. Take a deep breath, then exhale as you press all 3 points into the floor and imagine pushing the ground away from you rather than just lifting your hips. You should feel your glutes tighten firmly, your hamstrings relax, and your back stay supported. Just a few centimeters of adjustment can turn glute bridge from a painful move into a true back pain relief exercise. Mistake 2. Lifting too high or pressing your back too hard. Another common reason people over 50 feel back pain during the glute bridge is lifting the hips too high or pressing the lower back too hard into the floor. These 2 opposite mistakes can both harm your spine. When you press your lower back too flat, you remove its natural curve. Though it may feel like you're keeping your back straight or tightening your core, over-flattening tucks your pelvis under, tightens your abs and hip flexors, and prevents the glutes from firing properly. Imagine walking all day with your hips tucked in, uncomfortable and unnatural. On the other hand, lifting your hips too high causes your lower back to arch. When your ribs flare and your lumbar spine overextends, the pressure shifts from your glutes to your spine. Instead of strengthening your glutes, you compress the vertebrae in your lower back. The result? More pain, less stability, and a higher risk of injury. In short, both over-tucking and over-arching disrupt your body's alignment and place pressure on the spine in the wrong direction. The lower back is meant to support movement, not absorb repeated compression. The fix: lie on your back with knees bent. take a deep breath. As you exhale, gently press your lower back to make light contact with the floor. Don't flatten it completely. Slightly engage your core and lift your hips until your body forms a straight diagonal line from shoulders to knees. Hold for 1-2 seconds, then lower down slowly as you inhale. If your ribs rise or your abs lose tension, you've gone too high. Keep a steady rhythm. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. This keeps your core stable and your spine safe. When done right, you'll feel your glutes tighten, your abs engage, and your lower back relax. Remember, it's not about lifting higher, it's about lifting right. The correct height builds strength, the wrong one builds pain. Mistake 3. Not activating your glutes before you start. Even with perfect form, the glute bridge can still cause back pain if your glutes aren't properly activated. The hidden reason is often glute amnesia, when your brain forgets how to communicate with your glute muscles. Years of sitting, driving, or inactivity weaken this brain-muscle connection. The glutes, your body's powerhouse, become lazy and unresponsive, while the lower back and hamstrings take over. You might think you're training your glutes, but in reality your back is doing most of the work. That's why you feel tightness, fatigue, or pain in your spine even with correct form. This issue becomes more pronounced after age 50 as natural muscle mass declines. Once your body learns to move without using the glutes, the lower back keeps compensating and suffering. The fix: before exercising, wake up your glutes to rebuild the mind-muscle connection. It takes less than a minute. Tap or gently press your glutes for 10-15 seconds to send a signal from brain to muscle, a quick wake-up call. Glute squeeze. Lie on your back with knees bent, squeeze both glutes together for 2 seconds, then release. Repeat 10 times. Mini hip press. Lift your hips just a few centimeters and focus on feeling tension in your glutes, not your back or thighs. The goal isn't to tire your muscles but to activate the right ones. During your main sets, stay aware of where your effort comes from. Your hips should drive the motion, not your back. If the tension shifts, pause and perform a few squeezes to re-engage. Practicing this habit regularly helps reduce back pain, strengthen your hips, and improve stability. Before your next workout, spend 30 seconds activating your glutes, a few taps, a few squeezes, a moment of focus, and you'll feel the difference once your muscles finally remember how to work again. The safe glute bridge for adults over 50. Now that you understand the common mistakes, let's rebuild the safe glute bridge for adults over 50, a gentle, effective, spine-friendly version. This variation activates the glutes, strengthens the hips, and protects the lower back without any heavy equipment. What you need: an exercise mat or a flat, comfortable surface. A small pillow or folded towel to support your lower back if needed. A low, sturdy chair optional. How to do it: lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Keep your heels close enough that your fingertips can lightly touch them. Rest your arms by your sides with palms facing down. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, gently press your lower back toward the floor, just enough to feel support. This engages your core and stabilizes your spine. Press evenly through 3 points of your feet heel, outer edge, and ball of the big toe, and slowly lift your hips until your body forms a straight diagonal line from shoulders to knees. Avoid arching your back or lifting too high. Hold the position for 1-2 seconds, breathing steadily, and focus on feeling your glutes tighten. Inhale as you lower your hips back down, one vertebra at a time. Move slowly and with control, avoiding any jerking or bouncing. Repetitions: perform 10-12 reps, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat for 2 sets. If you feel pressure in your lower back, shorten your range of motion or move your feet slightly closer to your hips. Tips: keep your neck and shoulders relaxed and don't lift your head. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. If your hamstrings cramp, adjust your heel position closer. Supportive variations: chair bridge. Place your feet on the edge of a low chair or bench. This reduces spinal pressure while keeping your glutes active, ideal for mild back pain or limited mobility. Mini bridge. Lift your hips only about 2/3 of the way up. This smaller range still activates your glutes effectively while minimizing risk, especially if you have back stiffness. Goal: it's not about lifting higher, it's about lifting right. Just 10 minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. Stronger hips, a more stable spine, and lighter, more confident movement. After understanding the 3 most common glute bridge mistakes, you can see how small adjustments create big results. Most back pain doesn't come from aging, but from technical errors. The first mistake is wrong foot placement. When your heels are too far from your hips, the effort shifts to your hamstrings and back. Keep your heels close enough that your fingertips can touch them and press evenly through 3 points of your feet. The second mistake is lifting too high or pressing your back too hard, which puts pressure on your spine. Maintain a straight diagonal line from shoulders to knees. Breathe steadily and let your glutes, not your back, do the work. The third mistake is skipping glute activation. When your brain forgets how to use these muscles, your back compensates. A quick 30-second warm-up with light squeezes or taps can wake up your glutes and dramatically reduce discomfort. Remember, consistency is the key. Just 10 minutes a day can restore spinal support and strengthen your hips. Don't push through pain or force your body beyond its limits. If you feel numbness or sharp pain that radiates down your legs, stop and consult a doctor or physical therapist. Progress doesn't come from power, but from control and awareness. Every movement is a chance to rebuild the connection between your mind and body. Your body isn't weak, it's waiting for the right guidance. Once it gets that, strength and stability naturally return. If this video helped you understand more about why back pain happens and how to fix it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the Senior Vital channel, and share it with your friends who are facing the same challenges. Every share helps more people over 50 move with confidence and stay pain-free. Your support means a lot. It's how we continue creating practical, science-based health content made just for you. And don't go anywhere, because in the next video, we'll be diving into another common issue that affects millions of adults after 50 knee pain relief. You'll learn simple, safe movements to strengthen your knees, ease stiffness, and walk with greater stability every day. So turn on the notification bell, stay tuned, and let's keep building a stronger, healthier you together with Senior Vital.